Hello beautiful viewers, welcome back to the page once again. We are continuing our video on how to design this beautiful school management system as I've shown you in the other video. This is the admin dashboard. There are so many sections. So what we'll be doing, we'll be learning how to design this. So as I admit, these are some of the things that you can do as a teacher. This is your dashboard that you're going to see. You can enter comments for reports. You can enter results for your students. You can see the subject that you are assigned to enter records for. You can mark attendance and so on and so forth. So basically this is what you are going to learn how to design. So viewers, if you are not part of this community, I will urge you to subscribe to the channel, share the videos or the video with your friends, and comment on them. Let us have an interactive community. In the previous video, we've created our database, we've created our directory folder. So let's see the database that we've designed. As I've shown you in the other video, you click on the admin, which is attached to MySQL in the exam control panel. Okay, so click on that. It will take you to where you have your database. It will take you to phpMyAdmin, and inside that you see the database that you are working on. So as I said, the database that you're going to use is testacademy_db. This is the database. We created it in the other video. So let's visit our directory folder. So in this video, we're going to create our first PHP file. Okay, so we go to local disk as I've been showing you. Double click on that, then we look for XAMPP. So this is it. Double click on that, then you look for htdocs. As you can see over here, now to double click on that. So inside the htdocs, you will get your directory folder. In the other video, I showed you how to create our directory folder. If you have not watched that, go back to the channel and look for that video and watch it. So this is the directory folder that we created in that video, and that is what we are going to use for all our files. We are going to keep all our files inside this directory folder named as Test Academy. So I will double click and open it. Now inside it, I'm going to create a new folder. The new folder is going to be named as include. Okay, so we'll do it as you see on the screen. So include is going to contain some kind of files. Okay, now excuse me, we're going to keep some files inside that include folder. So I'll double click the folder that I've created to open it. Then if I open, I right click inside that and go to new and look for test document, this one. Okay, click on that. Now the first PHP file you're going to create is db, then the extension, make sure you take off the test extension and add this PHP. Okay, now if you click it, if you change the extension and you click it, it will ask you if you change a file name extension, the file might become unusable. Don't worry, just click on yes. This file has been turned to a PHP file. So inside the include folder, this is the first PHP file that we've created, and this file is going to contain our database connection file. Okay, we need to connect our database using the PHP. Okay, one of the uses of PHP is it helps to connect to a database. Okay, so we're going to use it to connect to our database that we've created in exam control panel, which is the MySQL. Okay, so we're going to connect it to this particular database. We're going to use PHP, and PHP stands for preprocessor. Okay, PHP stands for hypertext preprocessor. Okay, it's a programming language that is used to interact with database. One of the uses is that you can use it to interact with database. Okay, you can use it to connect to our database. We're going to use the PHP, which is hypertext preprocessor, to connect to our database that we've created over here. This one, this database that we've created, the Test Academy. Okay, we need to use the PHP file to connect to that. So this PHP file that we've created in our folder, just click on that, right click on that, and open with your test editor that you've downloaded and installed on a PC. So if you don't have a test editor, download Notepad++ on your PC and install it. Okay, so if I right click on the file that we've created, if I right click on that, you see this pop up, then you choose edit with Notepad++. Okay, so we just edit with it, click on that, then it will take you to this window or this section. This is a test editor, which is a Notepad++. So this is what we're going to use to do our coding. Okay, so we're going to begin with our PHP coding, our script writing. So to do that, we're going to open our PHP tag. We're going to start with a greater than, a less than sign, then a question mark. So this is a PHP tag. This tells the browser that the following files is a PHP and it should read it as such. Okay, so this is a PHP tag. This is how to write your PHP file. You open the tag. So this tag will tell the browser that this is a PHP file, so we should read it as such. Okay, so you begin with a less than sign, question mark, then write your PHP. Now your script will be inside this PHP, so we have to also close it. Okay, when you finish, you have to close it. So we've closed it, meaning our script, our PHP script, is supposed to be inside this tag. This is the opening tag and this is the closing tag. Okay, and then the script will be inside this particular tag. So as I said, this tag tells the browser that this is a PHP, or the following script is a PHP file and it should read it as such. Okay, so now what I'm going to write over here, I've already made a video on that. I've made a video and whatever I'm going to write over here. So what I'm going to do, I'll be speeding up, okay, but under this video description I'll be adding a video link to that particular video that gives explanation on whatever I'm going to do over here, okay, how to write a PHP script to connect to your database. I've already made a video on that, okay, so I'm not going to give more explanation over here, but rather I'll be leaving a video link under this video description. So watch the video and go and watch that one too, okay. Now we're going to declare our variable, okay. So we have it a $sign and host. We are connecting so we're gonna say local host. So as I said, I'll be moving somehow fast. Then we have user, going to be root, we're gonna have password, which is pass. We assign a value of empty string, then we have database name, then DB name. So the database name is supposed to be the database that we've created, okay. So the database that we created is test academy underscore DB, okay. We are connecting our database to so after connecting, you have to check the connection if everything is yes, okay. So we're gonna write this SQLi so we have this, the host, you have the pass, so as I said, I'll not be giving much explanation on this, but I'll be leaving a video link under this video description. Watch that video. I've given much explanation on that video, okay. Go and watch that for a complete explanation on that. So we're going to connect our database We even have connection field. So this is the PHP file that is connecting to our database. Okay, so the database that we've created over here, we need to have a script to connect to that so it can communicate with it. Okay, so this is a simple PHP file that connects everything that we'll be doing from now onwards. Everything that we'll be doing needs to be communicated to the database that we've created over here. Okay, the test academy_db. So this is the simple script that does the connection. Okay, so make sure you have the same code inside the file that I ask you to create in that folder. Okay, so as I said, there's no explanation on this script because I'm going to leave a link under this under this video description. But I've already made a video on that and I've given an in-depth explanation on that on this simple file. Okay, so go and watch that. Watch it. You get the explanation for all the things that you see over here, the reason why that's been written over here, and the purpose or the function that they perform. Okay, if you don't understand anything or if you want a specific explanation on any aspect of the video, leave it under the comments section. I will attend to you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, to do well and subscribe. Click on the bell icon so that you get notification for any future updates. I believe if you enjoyed this video, share the video with your friends, your colleagues. As I said, I'll be featuring you from A to Z. Okay, so let me show you the files for the actual project. Okay, the actual project that, or the prototype that we are using is new academy. Let me open this. So these are the files that we have it. Okay, these are the files that we are going to learn how to create. So we have a lot of things to do. Make sure you stay tuned or you follow us to the end. If I open, let's say something like this, manage timetable, if I right click on that and open with a notepad, you see this is the script that we have for that. So I'm going to teach you all of this, how to do all of this. Okay, I'm going to give you, so by the time you finish creating this video, in fact you'll be good expert in CSS, JavaScript, PHP, HTML, MySQL database. Okay, you'll be an expert in that. So I'm not expecting you to run away from this channel. We are going to learn a whole lot of things. Okay, and for better understanding, if you want to learn more programming language, you can visit www.w3school.com. okay, it's an online teaching platform where programming language are being taught for free. So you can visit, let's say, w3school.com. okay, so if you, this is the website, for that. You can learn a whole lot of things from here. Okay, it's for free. So this is the home page for the website. And you can make sure you create an account. For me, I've already created an account, so I'll just log in. And you can learn a whole lot of stuff from here, from the HTML, CSS, and so on and so forth. Okay, so as I said, I'll be teaching you a whole lot of things. These are the files that we are going to create. I'm going to teach you. Okay, this is the prototype, or this is the files behind this database. This database that I've shown you here. Okay, this database, everything that you see, there are files behind it, or there are code behind it. Okay, they don't just come by accident. There are files, or there are code behind it. Any of these files that you see, there are code or script inside it, which is made up of JavaScript and so on and so forth. Okay, PHP, JavaScript, HTML, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we're going to learn how to do all this. So as I said, you can learn more on this particular website, www.w3school.com. okay, when you can learn a whole lot of stuff. You can learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, Python, Java, PHP, and so on and so forth. Anything that you want to learn. Okay, so if you read or if you learn from here, then practically I'm also teaching you how to put those things into practice. Okay, so by the time we finish designing this database, you are one time a software developer. Thank you very much for being with me. Be part of this community by subscribing. See you soon.